Hi friends, MD Vegan. I make breakfast a granola and I have made these buckwheaties. Buckwheaties are so much fun. Easy to make, takes 1.5 days. I have to sprout them and then to dry them back. They have little tails here, there's the sprouts, only little. And then you quickly dry them back, take very fast. And then you have these crunchy little grains, super nutritious. And if you soak them with orange juice, for example, they get big again, like on the fields, even better. They're miracles. A perfect base for a breakfast. It's buckwheat is a cereal, pseudo cereal, not a real. They have a different kind of grass. There's kind of cereal, and very inexpensive, always available. So many things about it. I have another video. I show you how to make them. It's linked under this one, you find it easy. And I'm going to combine it with a dried fruit and a nut. So very good base for a breakfast, the granola. And then a fruit salad on top. Papaya today, mango and blueberries. And a dressing. I begin with the dressing. And I have a persimmon. That is something for a dressing, really. So oftentimes I take bananas for a dressing and a nut to make it a creamy cream. But you can also take just a persimmon. This is a miracle fruit to me. Wonderful fruit, ancient history from Asia, now all over the planet. And they're really ripe when you can take up the head like this, the lid, like this. This is ripeness for persimmons. You take it out like this, very easy, and then you see inside, juicy, ripe. It can be riper and riper and riper. As much as you want. Sometimes I purchase a persimmon when I get them in a good, beautiful outfit in a shop. And they are always firm then usually. Take them home and it can take weeks until they ripen. There's no problem, I just wait weeks until they're really soft and then I use them. You can use them in any kind, not ripe, doesn't matter. But when you have a certain kind of persimmons, it's like Fuji or so they're called, then they are bitter outside or tart. You have to wait until they're ripe. But these kinds, you will find out quickly, is not bitter at all. You can use them all the time. But I like them very much when they are really ripe and juicy. And I just blend them with some dates. They are perfect to combine with. Dates and persimmons are a dream team. You can also add cinnamon. It's also wonderful with this. But I take orange juice today to make it runnier because I want to have a dressing for my granola and the fruit salad. It should be a little bit runnier because the persimmon, if you blend it like that, they're totally soft. You blend it and it turns into a pudding. That's because of the fiber. Fiber is the miracle part of the fruit, of the plants, that change the texture. It stands for texture. With a persimmon, it's a miracle because you don't need to cook it just to make a pudding. Usually you have to cook the pudding, the cereals, and then let it cool down, and then it stocks to get a pudding texture. Persimmon, you don't need to. It just turns pudding just by blending it. I have orange juice here to keep it runnier. I juice my orange myself. I always get the juice oranges. They're very inexpensive. Less expensive than the large oranges. They have less fiber, so you can perfectly juice them. And orange juice is an amazing tool, ingredient for many things: soups, smoothies, juices, of course, dressings. Orange juice is really amazing. Has a wonderful flavor. And now I blend it into my persimmon blender next. Especially with the dates, it takes a little longer. The dried dates, they need to really broken down. And now I have my dressing. It's a little bit thick. I'm not sure if I want to add some more orange juice to make it runnier. Let's see what it tastes like. Persimmon and oranges are a dream team. Tastes so delicious. Well, I doubt if I get it more runnier, if I add more orange juice. Let's try it. If that changes at all. Maybe it will always be a little bit thicker. Let's see. It's also one reason why I like my blender so much. You can create these amazing textures just by blending it without heating it up or so. Not that I would be against cooking or so. Cooking is just, it takes more time, more energy, and then you have to wait so much. And so blending is amazing. And you break down a plant, a fruit, for example, like here, the cells open up and you get all the nutrients. So when you eat this blended persimmon, orange, and date, you get more nutrition into the body than when you don't blend it. That has been scientifically proven. So blend is a really good tool. Saves also money. You get more from the same product. Let's taste it. Well, the flavor is so amazing. I'll leave it at that. It is okay. It's a light dressing, a light cream. What I do now is two things. First, I put the granola into my glass. Here, this is my breakfast glass. I want to make a transparency here contest. I show everything what I do. Let's take half of that. Yeah, do a second helping. I don't know. And then here I have the hazelnuts. So the buckwheaties are in. The hazelnuts go in now, and the dried fruit too. Nuts and dried fruit. These are all warming and nutrient dense ingredients. The dried fruit, the dried buckwheaties, and the dried goji berries. They are highly dense. The water is away, so the volume is small. That means more density. And that makes it warming. It's good to have it on the colder days. Have a little bit warming. And just combine everything here. The buckwheaties with the hazelnuts and the goji berries. Looks so funny here. That's so nice. See, kind of granola. I could take a little bit more or a little bit less. It doesn't really matter. No, it doesn't matter. I want to show you how I do it. That's the main thing. So I have a second helping here. So in the fruit salad now, here, the two main parts here, I have three main parts. Two of them are 1/2 papaya, small papaya, peeled and seeded, and mango, a small mango. It's about the same amount, cup each. Mango and papaya. Yesterday I had apple and pear, so just very common fruit. Today a little bit more exotic, tropical fruit. I take it all. If it's a plant, I eat it. The edible plant, of course. And blueberries, yeah. They are really recommended every day. All these fruit have amazing health benefits. I take some for decoration. Amazing health, but the blueberries give you better brain functions. That's scientifically proven too. You can have better memory with blueberries, eating blueberries in a short time already. And you can also solve problems better. You eat blueberries, just by that. It's amazing. The blue color does that. Blackberries the same. And mangoes, the Indians say that's for the skin, beautiful skin. You eat mangoes. They do that for thousands of years already. And papaya is a thing for the eyes. So there are many stories. I like these stories. Indian culture is ancient. It's like our ancestor culture. And we get so many things from India, we don't even know it. For example, the spices we all use come from India mostly. All of them. For thousands of years, they have been imported around 800 years or so into Europe from India. That made many cities in Germany, in Europe, rich because they traded with spices from India. So other things come from India we don't have no idea about usually. But the knowledge also is very interesting, how they feel about a little bit more how they feel about the health benefits of certain ingredients. Spices are considered the second healthiest food we have, spices and herbs. So the Indians know a lot about that because they come all from there, and a much older culture than your Western culture. Western culture dates back to, let's say 2,500, 3,000 years. Scripture, alphabet scripture, has been developed 3,000 to 5,000 years. Of course, it's older, but it's not comparable to the Indian culture that is a lot older, and the Chinese. But today, the world is dominated by the Western culture, the system of the calendar, the system of education, science. English is the main science language everywhere. Studies are made in English, and so forth. A lot is dominated by Western culture. So that is interesting, but we could learn a lot from Asia. I'm a chef here. I love the Indian cooking, the spices, and I practice yoga. Come on from India. Though the yoga style I practice has come from America, from USA, from Yogini College. It's Tree Yoga. It's a bridge between East and West too. It's an ancient yoga in modern people, modern times. Another story for later to tell. This is my breakfast today. Look at that. Isn't that nice? So everything in what I need. Dried fruit, nuts, cereals even, fruit for instant energy, and an amazing flavor composition again. Everything good. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my videos, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And I do that because I want to include more and more plants in my menu over the year, because that has shown to be one of the most important things in the diet, variety. Yeah. It's a whole food plant-based diet is the healthiest diet. Yeah, if you get it right. Don't forget anything. But whole food plant-based is important, and then variety, the third part. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Or X. See you soon.